It is the European Review Show and the SPFL Preview Show all wrapped into one because we have to get this out before 3 o'clock, before the games kick off here on Saturday. It's been a chaotic last couple of days. Chaos, I was going to say three draws in Europe. It was a defeat and two draws in Europe, but it may as well have been one draw and two defeats because Rangers were extremely bad. But let's recap all the other Scottish games. Ross County beat St Mirren, bit of a shock. Dunfermline beat Arbroath. Hamilton beat Annan, and then Montrose drew 0-0 with Falkirk. Then Lazio beat Celtic 2-0. It was just Celtic. We're in the game, and then they just conceded two cheap goals. The Serie A Mobile. We move on. Wednesday, not much happening. Then on Thursday, of course, we had Rangers 1-1 against Aris Limassol. The worst first half I've ever seen, and that's not to say. I say I've ever seen. It's up there. The second half was not good either. Abysmal, honestly. I know we're about 2 days late here on Saturday afternoon, but it was so bad. Honestly, it was so bad. Right, Aberdeen drew two each. Crazy game, load of snow. When they were 2-0 down, I was outside Ibrox and I was thinking, not a chance for Aberdeen. Not a chance they'll come back. But the game got stopped and then Aberdeen scored two goals. Well, did they score before that or what? I'm not too sure. Well, they did. They scored two goals for the snow. It was a chaotic day. Look at the snow, man. Sparked the snowy comeback. They were throwing the snowballs at the goalkeeper, which was quite funny. But but are you condoning violence? Fuck off. Back to TJ. Right. Saturday. That's what we're here for. And of course, there's a lot of postponements. Livingston, Ross County postponed. I'm not surprised the plastic pitch is. Kelly the Hearts. I'm surprised that's not. But anyway, let's predict it. So that's your European Review Show up. It was awful. Right. Rangers coefficients in the mud, but Rangers are under the mud. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here between Kelly and Hearts. I think Shankland will score, and I'm going to go with Fazell to score the other one. That one's postponed. Motherwell against Dundee. Going to go with 1-0 Dundee. Motherwell did draw against Celtic, but Dundee, no bad Dundee. Right, then we've got three games postponed here, so we can't really talk about them. We've got Inverness against Raith Rovers. Oh, really rate Inverness, but I rate Raith as well. I'm going to go for a 2 each draw. Then we've got Partick Thistle against Airdrie. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Partick Thistle. And was that it? Oh, League 1 and League 2, boom. So 4 games postponed here. We've got Hamilton against Queen of the South. I'm going to go for 4-2 Hamilton. League 2, we've got 4 for Athletic, taking on Stranraer. I'm going to go for 1-0 Stranraer. Stenhousemuir against Bonnier Groves. I'm going to go 2-0 Stenhousemuir. Right, into the games. The three heavy hitters. We've got Celtic away, of course, on Sky. Then we've got Hibs against Aberdeen, and then we've got Rangers against St Mirren. Let's kick off with the 12 o'clock game. Craig Levein, Mr. 460. He'll probably need to produce a 460 in order to get this game anything other than a Celtic win. But Celtic aren't playing good at the minute. St Johnstone drew them at Parkhead, so why can't they draw with them at their own ground? And here, it's weird because obviously I want Celtic to get beat or draw here, but I have no faith in this Rangers team. I don't know, the last 2 games have sucked the life out of most Rangers fans, man. And it's obviously Rangers are going to win games this season. I'd be shocked if Celtic drop points at one point this week. At one point this season, we didn't gain points, but that is 2 games in a row where results went Rangers' way, either the day before or earlier in the day, and they dropped the ball twice. I mean, would we be completely shocked here if St Johnstone, say another 0-0 draw with Celtic, and Rangers fumbled against St Mirren and drew like 1 each or something? I wouldn't be. But in this game, I'm going to go for Celtic to win 2-1. I think it'll be close, but I think Celtic probably get all the confidence they need it from Rangers. I mean, and that's another thing. Not only did Celtic come out smelling of roses at the weekend, but they almost came out smelling of roses midweek. Like, even though, yes, Rangers have qualified, but there was nowhere near a big deal. Well, there was a decent sized deal, a Tesco meal deal made about Celtic being so bad in Europe. But Rangers drawing 1 each with Aris Limassol, all the booing going on, almost took centre spotlight this week. Instead, it should have been focusing on our Celtic out of Europe, but in reality, it focused on us. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, Hibs against Aberdeen, going for a 2 each draw. There'll be goals, and that's about it. And then we've got Rangers against St Mirren. I am not confident about this in the slightest. I'm going to go 1-0 Rangers. I think it'll be a dreadful watch. Clermont has to pick his team right. McCausland has to start. Cantwell through the middle if you're going to play. Cifuentes and Lammers nowhere near that fucking team. Yilmaz back in for Barisic. Connor Goldson's got to be in for someone at the back. And I don't even know who you play up top because Danilo's wearing thin on me. I touched on it earlier in my feed. But anyway, guys, that is your preview and review show on one. It's going to be a crazy weekend. It's been a crazy last couple of games, man, since the international break return. And also at 5 o'clock, we've got the Euro 2024 draw. So we should tune back for that. Until next time, peace.